Hi folks. Well, no response from David Richardson, who is the #1 suspect for the person commenting on my videos, or whoever he is, unfortunately, because we were having some fun. So I realize, maybe we can't get a laugh today, but I can help ensure a little bit of mirth tomorrow, maybe. Well, it's worth a try. Okay, so Stan, or whoever you're calling yourself, I'm calling you out, okay? You said in your first comment a few things. Some of them obviously is only Ron's word. But you said, so you're responsible, that Ron was shot at by 3 guys hired by me, one of whom had come forward. Okay, if he came forward, name, some proof, an explanation of why I wasn't arrested, okay? So it's up to you to provide proof to that claim, that accusation. Don't distract things, don't put any conditions on, don't do any of that. I want you to show the name and be able to prove what you said about me, okay? And you said that I need to put a video together by Saturday night so that you could talk to Ron about me apologizing and all that, and otherwise the deal is off the table. So obviously I'm not apologizing for telling the truth. But if you're talking to Ron Saturday night, then, well, ask him for the name. Ask him for the proof. And then on Sunday, come back to us. Now, I'll be quite blunt. I don't think there's going to be any proof. I know that I didn't do it, so I know that it's all a lie. We're talking about Ron. What I do expect is for Ron to give an excuse, and it's going to be hysterical. And that's the idea. Humor at Ron's expense because, well, he brought it on himself. And not just that, okay? You also said that I backed down from Ron. It's on video. Okay, I want video. Ask Ron where he can get the video, okay? Again, expecting an excuse and expecting to laugh a lot. Also, this whole thing about fighting Icy Mike and fighting 3 people the day before. Yeah, you gave names. Scarface, I believe, Mighty Mouse, Wild Whitey. I am actually kind of liking that name now. So, get them to confirm the story. Now, the whole thing, where Ron told you that, that he asked Icy Mike for a one-on-one and Icy Mike refused. Okay, so, reasonable thing that Icy Mike might not, tell the same story. But if, 3 people agreed to help Ron with sparring the day before, and not one of them is willing to step forward to confirm things, yeah, that's going to be a big laugh when it comes around. Okay? Now, the thing that I'm doing this for is that I've actually found 2 other people that seem to be in communication with Ron when he's in behind bars, calling them. One of them actually said pretty much the same thing, on the video for Street Beef's fight, saying that Ron had fought the day before. It's not a fake account. It's been around for a few years. There's some videos on it from a few years ago. So, yeah, it's not something that just put up in the last few months and up. So evidently Ron is actually telling people that he held back, 1, and 2, that he'd fought several people the day before, so he was injured. And, nobody with half a brain would believe that Ron did that and then would not say anything about it until 4 years later. The problem is that you can get a dozen of Ron's best friends together and you're lucky to get a collective IQ of 50. So yes, the person that has been making comments, it's up to you to back up what you said. If not, I shall mock you unmercifully some more. As I see it, as I think this is David Richardson trying to get some things going on between Ron so that Ron comes out, he's mad at me and such, and maybe even a little scheme where something happens to Ron and they get to blame it on me. Schemers, you're all schemers. Gordon's a schemer. You are a schemer. Do I look like a man with a plan? Anyways, Joker impression aside, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens on Sunday. So get to it. When you call Ron, or when Ron calls you from prison tonight, throw him up for those questions, get the proof, and then pass along the explanation why you can't. See you tomorrow.